This is CNEagles.com and the Vickee Kazee-Hollifield Show. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head softball coach Vickee Kazee-Hollifield. Vic, big final weekend for Carson-Newman's Lady Eagles, facing off against the Brevard Tornadoes on Saturday. Senior day for Bree Shoemake, Cassie Elliott. What have those two players meant to your program?
Well, they've meant a lot to our program. It's a big day for them. Hopefully we're going to have a sunshiny day and play in Brevard, and exciting day for us. A day that you hate to see in a way, but well, in a big way, let me just say. And they've meant a lot to our program. Cassie, junior college transfer coming to us, but Bree here for 4 years, and they're sure going to be missed.
Shoemake, an All-American. Elliott has, if you look at her last season and look at how she's turned around things this season, she's had quite the swing from 12 to 13. What have you seen from her that's enabled her to grow in her 2 years here at CN?
Well, she really has developed into all-around ball player, and Cassie had to work so hard over the summer and in the fall. You know, she had shoulder surgery, so that kid lived in the training room, but just trying to give everything that she's got for her teammates.
And then Bree, All-American, what can you say about a 4-year catcher who has started, just a handful of games for Carson-Newman over the years?
I can't remember a game that she didn't play in, really, through her 4 years. She's meant so much to our program, both offensively and defensively, and this year just a true leader. You know, she'll pull the team together, but again, both of those kids, as a coach, you just can't say enough about them and what they've meant to the team.
Get to face a Brevard Tornadoes club that has had its ups and downs this year. This thing is still wide open. You can improve your standing in the conference tournament. How important is it to play within yourselves on Saturday?
Well, again, you know, everybody's up and down. It has been that way the whole year. We could have helped ourselves out yesterday if we, you know, get a sweep, but you know, it's a tough conference. But again, we can't be asleep. We got to be ready to go and play.
You look at it. Should you make the conference tournament, I think there are a few nightmare scenarios where you could get knocked out if the right combination of things happen. But right now you're poised to go dancing. How wide open is it for the 6 teams that do make it to Salisbury?
Well, it's anybody. Whoever is hot, I mean, literally could win the tournament. And I know that's just, you know, what everybody says for every tournament. But you look at the wins and the losses. I mean, everybody has just beat up on everybody this year. And it's not a typical, you know, year within the conference with so many, you know, splits. And, you know, we're right in the thick with that. We've done that numerous times.
Do you feel like the league is down, or is it everybody's competing at such a high level that there's this parity that's developed? What's happening to cause that as a whole?
Well, there's definitely parity, but you know, softball players are out there, and coaches are recruiting hard, and you know, we're doing something different. We're living on hitting. We're not banking on pitching and defense. I mean, everybody's, you know, it's a little bit different. The road's just not cut dry. Like with a cookie cutter even. It's just not the same. But everybody's got to lace them up tight and play every day.
Going into the final home series, then Sunday you play against Coker to wrap up the regular season. Brittany Hefner has been stuck on 71 RBI for 3 games now. Do you get any sense that she's having to battle a bit just within herself, because against Mars Hill she gets walked 6 times?
That's right, and you know, I don't know how coaches are going to do that. Truthfully, she hasn't really had a good swing, and like you said, in 3 ball games, I would probably pitch to her now, seriously, because you know, she hasn't really had any pitches to go after, and that's hard for a player to not see any pitches. But you know what? I keep it all in perspective. You know, it's part of the game. Coaches can do what they want, but with that much layoff, I don't know that I wouldn't go after right now. But, you know, I want to encourage her. It's somebody on base. It's a base runner, and turn around and look at that next player and say, move me around.
Yeah, even against Marzo, when the Lions did pitch to her, she was 2 for 3 at the plate.
Right. It wasn't, you know, over the fence and things like that. But, again, anytime you can contribute, that's all we're asking our players to do. And if they're not going to give you the pitches, we'll take the walk and we want the next person to step up and do that.
Vic, pleasure as always. Final thoughts before your series with the Tornadoes?
Well, again, come out and be ready to play. Be ready to play.
It's Carson-Newman head softball coach Vickee Kazee-Hollifield. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is SeeingEagles.com.